Imagine a fire burning inside your house. If it's in the fireplace, it's useful. It keeps you warm. But if a stray spark lands on the rug and begins to smolder unnoticed behind the walls, it becomes a silent destroyer. This is exactly how inflammation works in your body. When you cut your finger or catch a cold, acute inflammation is the hero that rushes in to heal you. But when that fire never goes out, when it becomes chronic, it turns into a hidden fire that drives almost every modern chronic condition, from heart disease and Alzheimer's to type 2 diabetes and joint pain. The most incredible part? You hold the fire extinguisher in your hand 3 times a day. Every time you pick up a fork, you are either feeding the flames or dousing them. Today, we aren't just talking about dieting. We are talking about biological intervention. We are going to learn how to build an anti-inflammation plate that calms your system, protects your arteries, and helps you beat silent diseases before they ever start. To understand how food heals, we have to look at the microscopic level. Your genes are not just a static blueprint. They are more like a massive panel of switches. Some of those switches turn on inflammation, and others turn it off. This is where phytonutrients and omega-3 fatty acids come in. These aren't just vitamins. They are signaling molecules. When you eat high-quality omega-3s, they literally talk to your cells, telling them to stop producing pro-inflammatory chemicals called cytokines. Meanwhile, phytonutrients, the compounds that give plants their vibrant colors, act as biological off switches for inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein. By choosing specific nutrients, you are performing a form of genetic editing through your digestion. You aren't just filling your stomach, you are sending a memo to your immune system that says, "Stand down, the threat is over." This systemic calm is the foundation of long-term health and the ultimate shield against chronic illness. Let's look at the 10 heavy hitters you should be inviting to your plate every single week. First, and perhaps most famous, is turmeric. Its active compound, curcumin, is one of the most studied anti-inflammatories on the planet. However, there is a secret. Curcumin is poorly absorbed by the body on its own. You must pair it with black pepper. The piperine in pepper increases curcumin absorption by a staggering 2,000%. Think of them as a lock-and-key duo for your immune system. Second, berries. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries, these fruits are packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds don't just reduce existing inflammation, they actually prime your white blood cells to respond more effectively to real threats while staying quiet the rest of the time. Third is extra virgin olive oil. It contains a unique phenolic compound called oleocanthal, which has a similar effect in the body as anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen. It works by inhibiting the enzymes that cause pain and swelling in the joints and arteries. Fourth, ginger. This root contains gingerols and shogaols, which inhibit the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that, when overproduced, triggers systemic inflammation. It's particularly effective for gut-related inflammation. Fifth, dark leafy greens. Spinach, Swiss chard, and kale are rich in vitamin E, which protects the body from pro-inflammatory molecules called cytokines. They are also dense in magnesium, a mineral that many people are deficient in, and low levels of magnesium are directly linked to high inflammatory markers. Sixth, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These are the premier sources of EPA and DHA omega-3s. These fats are the precursors to resolvins, compounds that literally tell your body to resolve or finish the inflammatory process rather than letting it linger. These are one of the few plant sources rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 that supports brain health and reduces inflammation in the blood vessel walls. 8. Avocados. They are packed with carotenoids and tocopherols, which are linked to reduced cancer risk and lower levels of skin and joint inflammation. 9th, green tea. Specifically, the compound EGCG found in green tea blocks the signaling pathways that lead to cell damage and inflammatory gene expression. It's like a cooling mist for your internal organs. Finally, 10th, mushrooms. Varieties like Shiitake and lion's mane contain phenols and other antioxidants that provide anti-inflammatory protection while simultaneously boosting the scout cells of your immune system. Building an anti-inflammatory plate doesn't require a chef's degree. It requires a rule I call color saturation. When you look at your plate, the colors should be deep and vibrant. A pale plate full of white bread, white pasta, and beige fried foods is a pro-inflammatory plate. Instead, imagine a bowl of deep green spinach, topped with bright orange grilled salmon, purple blueberries, and a golden drizzle of turmeric-infused olive oil. The more saturated the color, the more firefighting phytonutrients are present. However, we must address the arsonists in our diet. The biggest contributors to the hidden fire are highly processed seed oils like soybean, corn, and cottonseed oil. These are incredibly high in omega-6 fatty acids. While we need some omega-6, the modern diet has 20 times more than we need. This imbalance keeps the body in a state of high alert. Swap these out for avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil. Also, be wary of hidden sugars. Sugar triggers the release of insulin, and high insulin levels are like pouring gasoline on an inflammatory spark. By swapping the beige for the bright, you are effectively changing the chemistry of your blood. To get you started on this journey of systemic calm, I have a rainbow plate challenge for you. For the next 7 days, I want you to count the colors on your plate at every dinner. Your goal is to have at least 4 different vibrant colors represented in every meal. If you have green broccoli, add some purple cabbage. If you have brown rice, top it with orange carrots and yellow bell peppers. By chasing the rainbow, you are guaranteed to be consuming a diverse array of anti-inflammatory compounds. Let's recap. Chronic inflammation is the silent driver of disease, but it isn't inevitable. By prioritizing the top 10 foods, especially turmeric with pepper, fatty fish, and leafy greens, you are sending the right signals to your genes. When you limit processed seed oils and sugars, you remove the fuel that keeps the fire burning. The most important takeaway today is that your body wants to be in balance. It wants to be cool. Chronic inflammation is often just the body's frustrated response to the wrong signals. When you provide the right nutrients, you give your system the permission it needs to relax, repair, and thrive. If you're ready to start dousing the hidden fire in your body, hit the like button and tell me in the comments which anti-inflammatory food you're adding to your grocery list this week. Subscribe to Foods That Heal to make sure you don't miss our next deep dive. In our next episode, we'll be shifting our focus to brain-supportive foods, looking at how we can eat to sharpen our memory and protect our cognitive health as we age. Thank you for watching, and remember, your health is built one plate at a time.